Carson King, better known as Call Me Carson, built an entertainment empire with 5 million subscribers across multiple YouTube channels and a massive Twitch community with 1.3 million followers. He collaborated with some of the biggest names online, and his offbeat brand of humor made for some of the most popular content on the internet. He spent years building up a fan base, creating everything from Minecraft videos to hosting game shows. And then all of a sudden, an interview was released in early 2021 where 2 of Carson's friends and collaborators made some extremely serious and dark allegations against him. The next day, accusers came out and started making statements against Carson. More friends distanced themselves. Millions of people waited to see what Carson's response would be. And they waited and waited and waited. It has been months now, and Carson still hasn't publicly said a word since that day everything imploded for him in January. His socials are littered with people leaving comments on his latest posts, some wishing him well, some condemning him, some people making jokes, but most of them are simply wondering what happened. Is he really guilty of the things he was accused of? Will he go to jail? Or will he come back to the internet? Or maybe something in between. I'm not saying I have all the answers to these questions, but let's take a look at the evidence together and see if we can figure out what happened to Call Me Carson. Carson started out on YouTube in 2011 just like so many other kids at the time, posting Minecraft videos.
I can do it, 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 I can do it! I can fly! Yay! Wait, the sun seems to be getting closer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why did I do this?
He made a handful of channels with names like Blue Creepers 1, Gamercraft 157, Icebox Carson, and the Blue Crew Pros. Carson used these channels to experiment with different types of Minecraft videos and series, and he eventually settled on using the Blue Crew Pros as his main channel. Carson would eventually change the name and branding of this channel into the Call Me Carson channel that millions of people are familiar with today. Most of those early Blue Crew Pro videos are either deleted or privated now, but we can learn a lot from the Blue Crew's Facebook page, which was very active back in 2013. A lot of the posts show that he was also very active on Twitch at the time, with links to the Blue Crew Pro's streaming page. And even though he only built up 46 followers on this channel, it just goes to show how forward-thinking Carson was all the way back in 2013 when Twitch was only 2 years old. Back on YouTube, Carson started to experiment with commentary videos and different forms of content outside of Minecraft. His oldest video still viewable on the main channel is his face reveal and ice bucket challenge from 2014.
Hey guys, how's it going? Carson here with another video. Today, we're looking up at a ceiling. Hi, how are you? This is me. I'm beautiful, as you can tell. And today, we are going to be doing the Ice Bucket Challenge.
In May of 2018, Carson posted a video called Changes, where he told his audience this.
1 week from now, I'm going to be doing a relaunch of this channel. It's going to be sick. Thank you so much for 10K and 11K. I cannot thank you guys enough.
Almost immediately, this new style of content started to really pay off for Carson. He went from just over 10,000 subscribers to over 400,000 subscribers in just 4 months, and the channel's growth showed no signs of slowing down. Carson and his friends would review weird DeviantArt pages, funny yearbook quotes, curse videos, and more. He described it as funny moments of the internet. Carson's fanbase grew at an insane rate, and he was constantly coming up with hugely successful video ideas that were carried by Carson and his friends' unique humor, reviewing everything from funny TikToks to weird pictures of toilets. In March of 2019, Carson started SMP Live, one of his most successful ideas of his career. SMP stands for Survival Multiplayer, which is a popular way for people to play Minecraft together. But this Minecraft server was unique in a lot of ways. First off, Carson would not allow anyone to play on the server if they weren't streaming. This would jumpstart the streaming careers of several popular names, like Wilbur Soot and Jay Schlatt. Another rule that made the server extremely entertaining and unpredictable was that viewers could donate to the streamer to place hits on other players, and the person receiving the donation would then have to go try to kill or prank the other person in-game. A group of friends emerged consisting of several of the players, including Carson, Jocko, Travis, Cooper, Good Guy Fitz, Zuckles, Swagger Souls, and others. This group of friends would end up calling themselves the Misfits, and several of them went on to start a podcast, which has become pretty popular, and had Carson on as a regular guest. Carson would go on to collaborate with just about every YouTuber and Twitch streamer in existence, from playing Minecraft with PewDiePie to sneaking into Pokemon's house for a joke.
Gregory?
The Demon Azrael donated $2. They just stole your ASMR mic.
I mean, hypothetically, if someone were to do that, would it even be a problem? Because, like, what about Carson?
Anytime Carson was playing games or talking with people, they put his face in the thumbnail and the views would roll in faster than donos on a Twitch pool stream. Carson then started the Lunch Club with several of his friends, which was a super group of popular creators who made variety content and a podcast. Towards the end of 2019, Carson went on a dating show called The Raj Chiller, kind of like The Bachelor, get it? And he met a girl.
Call Me Carson, international YouTube and Twitter superstar has chosen is...
Wait.
Caterino!
Yeah!
Congratulations! Caterino chose... Love! Congratulations!
I've heard people say
Yay!
Caterino and
Why
Call
did
Me
this
Carson.
fucking person choose love? What
Because
the
you're
hell?
likable!
Congratulations, Call Me Carson.
Idiot.
Carson and Caterino started dating and made endless content together, playing games and just talking in Discord calls on stream. Everything was on the way up for the awkward Minecraft kid turned internet celebrity, and it really seemed like the sky was the limit. But some of the people closest to Carson weren't who they made themselves out to be. In May of 2020, rumors about Carson started to swirl. Nobody knew exactly where the rumors were originating from, but the word was that there were problems between Carson and Kate. Carson unfollowed both Kate and Fitz on Twitter, but Carson's known to joke around a lot on Twitter. But on May 12th, Carson said, "I'm taking a break indefinitely. This has been a difficult decision, but after considering some recent personal events and my own mental health, I've decided I need to take a moment to step away. Going to focus on making myself a better person. Thank you for your support. For those concerned about me, I recently started antidepressants and have been on a whirlwind of emotion and pain in my personal life. I recently started seeing a counselor a few weeks ago. Right now, I'm in no way mature enough to handle the responsibility of this job." Despite Carson's very serious opening up about what was going on in his personal life, people on the internet continued to speculate and gossip about what was going on. Rumor threads abounded, especially in Carson's subreddit, and on April 1st, he confirmed this comment there. "I think they're saying that Kate may have cheated on Carson for Fitz, which I am hoping did not happen." To which Carson himself responded on his verified Reddit account, "Ding ding ding, we have a winner." Carson almost immediately regretted his decision to confirm what had happened, and ended up issuing an apology for dragging the personal drama into the public spotlight. But the internet was already outraged on his behalf. This exploded into a full-blown fiasco where people on the internet started connecting the dots and were able to figure out that Caterino had probably been dating at least 7 guys in the same time frame as Carson. YouTubers, streamers, managers, and pretty much everyone on the internet came out and said they knew someone who had been dating Kate at that time. Caterino released a video on April 14th where she explained that she'd been suffering from depersonalization and felt like a passenger in her own body, but it turns out that nobody was buying that. She then let 2 men interview her in what might have been the most awkward video ever made on the internet.
You've been silent for a while. Where you been? What have you been up to? Laying in bed? Uber Eats?
A lot, yeah. No, I cook. I don't order Uber Eats.
So if you were loyal, you'd be like a really good wife.
Yeah, if I was...
After countless memes, speculation, rumors, and various online insanity, Carson finally returned to YouTube in August. But Carson's return was short-lived, and he would only end up posting 3 more videos, before his career would completely implode. In November of 2020, Carson's supergroup of creators, the Lunch Club, dissolved before they had really even gotten started. The group said complications from COVID made it impossible to collab and made making group videos next to impossible. Carson's upload schedule slowed to a crawl, only uploading every 2 or 3 months. Then on January 4th, 2 of Carson's friends from Lunch Club, Noah Hugbox and Travis, did an interview with Keemstar on Drama Alert. Noah explained that Carson had confessed to him in March of 2020 that he had exchanged inappropriate and intimate text messages with underage fans. They told Keemstar that Carson had told every member of the Lunch Club himself. At the time the video was posted, no one knew who the girls were except for Carson. Keemstar asked if this is the real reason the Lunch Club broke up, and the 2 guys said yes. They said there were about 2 months of awkward limbo where they didn't talk about it, and then they finally decided that they weren't going to do this. The group was dead on arrival. The next day, the dam broke, and an ocean of new details came out, and none of them looked good for Carson. Another Lunch Club member, Slimesicle, released a statement where he explained that Carson had exchanged photos with a girl he thought was 17. He goes on to say, "For all those asking why I did not speak publicly about these issues at the time, this is not drama. This is an alleged federal felony involving a child. As soon as I knew about this, I took every step to protect the unnamed victim and report the information I had to the authorities." And then accusers started coming forward. First was Sam. She tweeted this the same day the Drama Alert video came out. "I can personally come out and say that I've been groomed by Carson. I have talked to many people and never came out about this since now. At the time, I was 17 and still in high school." She then went on to share screenshots of Discord conversations between her and Carson that were extremely damning for Carson. Of course, many people said they were fake, but she did everything she could to prove they were real, taking screen recordings and even videoing her screen with the phone to prove the conversations were real. Carson would have been 19 or 20 at the time. The next day, a second accuser named Copycat on Twitter came forward and said that Carson and her had been exchanging inappropriate messages through Snapchat while she was 17 and he was 20. Carson was trending on the front page of every social media, but he still hadn't said a word. 2 days later, another one of Carson's closest friends, Jay Schlatt, released a video and explained a lot more of the context of what had been going on in Carson's personal life, behind the facade of his online content. Schlatt said around late February and early March 2020, Carson told the Lunch Club and some of his other close friends that he had been exchanging inappropriate messages with underage fans, exchanging photos with the 17-year-old while he was 19. Carson said he was ashamed and done with it, and he hadn't done it in months. Schlatt says early 2020 was the lowest point in Carson's life. He was extremely depressed, had imposter syndrome, anxiety, and more. Fast forward to late 2020, and Schlatt started having conversations with Carson's closest friends and roommates, who told Schlatt that Carson wasn't improving and working on himself despite telling people he was trying to change. Schlatt said that Carson had characterized what happened as spur-of-the-moment mistakes, but when DMs and screenshots started to come out, Jay Schlatt could see that messaging random fans inappropriately, including minors, was something Carson pursued, and not impulsive mistakes that he was making. Then the Caterino thing happened. Schlatt and others were worried for Carson's life. Schlatt says he and other friends stayed up late every night on calls with Carson, talking him through the hardest time of his life, worried he might do something drastic. They were under the impression that Carson had stopped messaging underage fans by this time, but now it was clear that he had probably never stopped.
Because this is a recurring problem now of content creators who take complete advantage of and manipulate the people that care about them the most. I don't think Carson's a pedophile, but that's what he did. He used his power to repeatedly take advantage of vulnerable people. I don't know what causes this to happen. I don't know what compels content creators to do this, but it happens. And it's a big problem. And as cliche as it is for me to say this, I really hope Carson gets the help that he very, very clearly needs as well. That's about all I have to say. Thank you all for listening, and be well.
Now, it's been about 4 months since all of this happened. Carson's complete silence has caused many people to think maybe he's already in jail. Some people are worried that he might hurt himself, or worse. The moderators of Carson's massive Discord and subreddit nuked them both. But there have been a couple of confirmed Carson sightings on the internet since then. On March 14th, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, Ludwig, started a subathon. This stream lasted over 30 days, and every time someone subscribed, he increased the length of the stream. After weeks of being live, Ludwig let his YouTube autoplay while he got up. Then this happened.
Carson, Yo, 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 yo. Sup. Saved. You want to know who told me that the Carson video is playing? Carson. Send me a text. I was like, oh shit, I'll turn that off. Could call Carson. Saved. Carson saved us. From Carson.
So, not only is Carson alive and not in jail, he's actively watching people's streams. And finally, on April 24th, just recently, for the first time in over 4 months, Carson posted on social media. Here's the video he put on his Instagram story.
Seems about right.
This video of Carson laughing at his cat playing was only up on his Instagram story for about 5 minutes before he deleted it again. And even though this video was so short and only up for a short time, tons of people seem to be happy that he's seemingly doing okay. So what does this mean for the future of Carson online? Nobody knows for sure what the future holds, but I wouldn't be surprised if we slowly see Carson return to social media and eventually start making content again. Hopefully he's getting the help he needs and can come back more mature and at peace with himself than ever before. And now you know what happened to Call Me Carson. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably also like my video about what happened to Soothouse, the YouTube commentary comedy crew that suddenly vanished and that featured Wilbur Soot. Check out that video here. Sorry it was so long between my posts, I took a little bit of a break, but now I'm back for good. Thanks for watching my videos, and as always, stay weird internet. See you next time. Later.